Today I'm with Jessica. Jessica, how old are you?
I'm 43 years old.
Jessica, I noticed you're out here on the streets, just hanging out, putting on some makeup.
Yeah.
What's happening today? What are you doing?
Well, today I am trying to get my family back. They've been involved in like underground trafficking. So it's been rough. So I'm just trying to get them and my kids back. And other than that, trying to go to the airport and either leave or we're gonna decide to stay and see if we can make it here. What's gonna happen here? But I'm just tired of being homeless, and I'm tired of them lying to me and be stuffed away and put in little places to stay and kidnap them and stuff all the time. So, and I'm tired of not having no money and being on the streets with no job in there, because it's rough out here.
Yeah. How did you end up homeless?
I ended up homeless because I had went to prison, and I had lost my rights to my children, had a baby and everything. I lost my rights to her, but I didn't really lose my rights. So they just kind of like shunned me off. So, anyways, I got out, stayed with my dad. I was working, and then I relapsed, and I ended up back on drugs because I was having a hard time focusing because I was worried about my children, what they were going through. So I just kind of got stuck out here, rumors and gossips. Parents got mad at me, kicked me out, didn't have a place to stay. So I just devoted my time to looking for my children and finding out what was going on. And it's been a rough experience. But the streets are just not that kind. You know, at first I was able to stay on and off at my parents', but then they had put me in a few like mental places, and that really sucked. So when I got out, I tried to go back to my mom's. That worked for a little bit, and I had got a boyfriend, and that was working. I was staying with him. Then we lost our apartment, and so I've been on the streets now roughly for the first time on my own for about like 8 months.
It's rough out here, huh?
Yeah.
You don't have the support of family, friends?
Not really. No, my children, for them all being kidnapped, and my mother helps me. She washes my clothes for me, so I'm blessed for that. And she makes me food here and there, so I still have to find my own food and drink throughout the day sometimes. And a place to sleep, and just people are crazy. So the other night I got like some dude jumped on me and like went all psycho and threw my high heel at me and a can of hominy from a noodle. I was like, oh shit. Well, sorry, forgive me. But yeah, and then like 2 days before that, some other dude busted me in the lip right here. You can see it's all swollen, and some girl they jumped me. The girl punched me in the eye.
It's dangerous out here, huh?
Yeah.
What substances are you using, or have you used G or blues?
G.
Okay, that's your substance of choice?
Yeah, that's what helps me cope with being homeless and what's going on right now.
When did you start using G for the first time?
Probably when I was like 15.
Who introduced you to G at 15 years old? That's really young.
A friend of my brother's friend.
So you've been using G since you're 15. You're now 43?
Yeah, on and off though. I would stop during my pregnancies. I would stop when I was pregnant. Stop like for sometimes a year after when I had the baby. Sometimes for 2 years after when I had the baby. And so I would stop sometimes for like when I went to prison 2 times. That's 5 years total clean. I didn't use while I was in there. And then sometimes before that, then when I was working like at the bakeries a few times and at the Hickman's for another 2 years here, another 2 years there. So just off and on throughout my life. It wasn't that bad. It was like more, it was like before it wasn't so addictive. But now I'm so used to it that if I don't have it, I don't feel good sometimes. But back then, it wasn't so addictive. I would had more willpower.
Okay.
And then being homeless, it makes it even harder. Like you really need it.
Yeah, to cope.
You like need the motivation.
Right.
Use it to
how many
keep
kids
alert.
do you have? How many kids?
6 kids.
You have 6 children?
Yes.
They're all with your mom?
No, they got spread out due to the government, and they are supposed to be with family, but they're like kidnapped pretty much most of the time.
What are their ages?
Their ages are, my oldest is 25. He works and he has his girlfriend, and I guess I found out they kidnapped her too, but they're supposed to have my first grandbaby. I don't know if we're still having it because I heard she was attacked. So I'm really scared. So I'm really looking forward to seeing my first grandbaby. And my other one, he's 22. He's my schoolboy. He works he works 2 jobs too with he works at they all work 2 jobs. They work at their day job, and then the trafficking. They work. He works at the packaging place, and then my third one, she's off of school break right now. She had gotten shot, so at a warehouse party, so she got shot. So she's just waiting for her foot to recover. Oh no, she did go back to work. She is working right now. I forgot. So she works a day job too, and then works a night job. And then my other one, she just graduated high school. She's 18. Lexi's 19, and then my other one's 18, Bree. She's just graduated high school, and I heard she's working there too, I think. And then my 5th one, he's in school still, and my 6th one, she's 7 and she got adopted. So okay. I'm looking forward to searching for her.
Okay. And when's the last time you saw your kids?
The last time, Mother's Day, I seen 2 of them. And then before that, I seen like 4 or 5 months before that, I seen like my nephew and my nephew and my son. And then I would say with all of them together, besides my other nephew, about a year ago at my son's birthday party.
Okay.
Yeah, my other nephew, Paulie, I've seen him about like 6 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what high school did you go to?
I went to Carl Hayden, and
You're from that area?
Yeah, grew up in the hood. No, I was
when you were younger, Jessica, what did you hope and dream of becoming as an adult? Like, what did you want to do with your life?
When I was a little girl, I wanted to either be an attorney, a lawyer, or be a ballerina. And right now, I'm kind of working towards those things, like being like an advocate for like civil rights and stuff. So there's a lot of things I'm passionate about. I just got to put it together.
Okay. If your family, your mom, your children see this video, do you have a message for them? Something you'd like to tell them?
I'd like to tell them I hope they get themselves together. Stop lying to me that I love them regardless, and stop putting me down, and that I know we've all been through some stuff, but it's time to get our stuff back together, and maybe we can do something different, make a new life.
You guys aren't very on talking terms as far as support and
no, nobody's really supportive. They don't tell me anything. They keep me out of everything because they don't want me to know that the kids are trafficked. So, and then they just tell me I'm crazy and the kids are fine. And I talk to some of the kids because I talk to them spiritually, and I talk to them all the time spiritually. And they finally broke out and told me. My daughter told me today that she had been molested 30 times, and so it was very heartbreaking. But I'm still kind of dealing with it. Still kind of like, but It is what it is. Like I was in prison, and I just want them to know that there is a way out, that they can trust me, and I'll be there for them, and I can protect them. The grandmas are just grandmas. They're supposed to be grandmas. They're older. They're just loving. They don't know how to do anything like that. And their tias, tias are just the ones that you need to buy bugs or dress so pretty or let's take pictures, go out to eat. But I'm their mother. I'm the one who's going to teach them, discipline them, spank them, get in somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming to take my daughter? I don't think so. I'm chasing you down with 2 guns. You know, that's what they need, a mother that can fight for them. And that's what I can do for them, you know?
Okay.
Without going overboard, what caused me last time to go to prison, you know?
What caused you to go get locked up last time?
I wasn't doing too good. I was like kind of bad at that time. I was doing meth and a little bit of drinking, living with my mom. Kids were smaller, and I just got in a bad relationship where this guy just kind of like intimidated me. So he kind of led the way, and he intimidated me into like going into his dope connect's house, taking all her stuff. So I went in there with him, and she called the police on us, and she didn't give him his name. She gave him my name. So I got arrested for home invasion and burglary in the second degree, not home invasion, burglary in the second degree. Even though I pretty much was innocent, because I told him I didn't want to do it. I said, please give me my keys back, and he kept my car, and he wouldn't give me my keys, and I just was stupid. I was young. I didn't get out of the car. You know.
How many years total have you been locked up?
That was 2.5 at that time, and then later on I did another 2.5 for getting in a fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jessica, you got to stay safe. You can't be fighting. You can't be with bad influences, right, guys?
My life is a struggle. It's a fight.
A lot of fighting?
A lot of fighting. In every way, in all ways.
Jessica, what does help look like for you? Like, to get off the streets, what needs to happen? What type of help?
What needs to happen is either I need to get my trust back, like with like I need the state to let me get an apartment. I need the state to allow me to trust me to rent a house, where I can get a house, because I did end up saving up some money, but the bank won't put it through. But I heard the bank's good now, so like to buy a house, I can get my kids back, and like or an apartment, big enough apartment, and just like get them back, get them into some like family counseling, and see if we can like move forward, like do some like activities, some new exciting things, you know. Okay. Things we never got to do before because we've been all stuck in this situation.
So you want the government, the state, to give you an apartment or a house?
Oh, I'm giving up on them giving it to me, but to let me at least rent, you know. Let me rent and use my bank account, because they don't let me do that, and they use my prior felony as a reason not to get anything, you know. And it's hard. I have enough to buy a car, and they won't let me buy a car. So I'm just trying to get them and prove to them that I can do it, and I can be trusted with my children. I can be trusted with a house. I can be trusted with, you know, a car. I'm not gonna drink and drive, and I'm gonna, you know, and I mean, if I drink, park in the car, you know, because I have a sip here and there, but I won't drive with it, you know. I learned my lesson.
Okay. What are your thoughts on shelters and treatment centers, detox? There's a lot of resources out
there. I say, community bridges, I think, sucks. The food is boo. It's just like peanut butter jelly sandwiches all day, and you sit on a cot and dry out. They don't give you nothing to stop the pain, and you just pretty much sit there and have convulsions. So it's kind of, some people like it. I'm like, I didn't see nothing. It didn't do nothing for me. It's like suffering somewhere uncomfortable when I could be suffering at my mom's, where she could be making me like hot tea at least. You know, so I didn't really like the detox centers, but the rehabs and stuff, I really did learn a lot from. Like, the Elba House was a really nice experience. I learned a lot about responsibility, being on time, about taking care of my children, disciplining them, teaching potty training. Uh, there, that it's good to talk about your of your traumas and stuff that you've been through, like, but you know, not in front of everybody, but like have a with a group of people that are going that been through something like that together with them, and then just write it down and then read it out. That was good therapy. He taught me about taking me out of the ghetto and taking me somewhere nice, which when I had gone to Elbow House, I never really been nowhere formal. Miss Elbow took us to somewhere formal, and I was like, "What's this? It's new. It's different." So some of the girls didn't like it, but I was like, well, "We're all dressed up. It's all right." Nice.
So, Jessica, it was really nice talking to you. Okay. It was really nice of you sharing your story, and the whole purpose of this channel is prevention through awareness. By you having the courage to share your story, you're gonna save a 15-year-old Jessica that's home, lost, confused. Somebody offers her substances, she's gonna say no because she doesn't want to end up out here. Okay. So thank you very much. You should be proud. Your family should be proud of you sharing your story so that you can save somebody else's life. Now you need to work on saving yours because you matter as well. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna hand you some cold water.
Thank you.
Here's a little wristband with it says Lost in Phoenix. It has my email on the back. Put that on in case you ever go to the hospital. You can let them know that I'm your emergency contact. Okay. So.
Okay. Over.
I'm gonna go get you some food. Stay safe. God bless, and I'll come and talk to you soon. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.